Hi everybody, this is Beach Cricket, and today we are going to do something different. Not for Matt though. Matt, my friend, is always helping others, and we are helping fix a leak that she has right here in her plumbing.
If you actually look right here, it's back here on the back.
I don't know if I can really see
my
it.
angle over here, you can actually see it.
Oh yeah, okay.
See that hole?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta fix it.
Gotta fix it.
Right here.
It's right in there.
And I'm worried. I'm gonna try to braze it first, but I may cut it because I have a fitting that I bought. That's a union fitting, and it'll fit and slide right over the top of that, and then I can brace the whole thing shut. So I'm thinking I'm going to try this first and see if I can fix it that way. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to braze it just a tiny bit and then drop this down and seal the whole thing up.
That sounds like a winner to me. Always on the move, always fixing things.
Yep. Perfect.
All right. Okay, here we go with the sawing part.
Come on.
Don't want you to bark in there. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Pretty strong, huh?
No.
What?
Your pipe is almost gone.
Rusted out?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I've literally taken three back and forths and cut all the way into the pipe. I should not be able to do that.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know that, I mean, you may have, this is going to probably be a Band-Aid on this.
Okay.
And if this is this way, all of this pipe is going to be this way.
Okay. Well, it's probably as old as the house. So.
Which, do you know how old the house is?
1995?
Holy crap.
Is it 1995? 1995, I think, yeah.
Copper should not do this. I mean, as you can see, I'm just pulling and it's cutting all the way through this pipe.
Mm-hmm, I see.
This pipe is so brittle and fragile. Ooh.
Okay, we found a dilemma. The copper that was used with building this house is very, very thin. I have never seen any house that I've ever lived in or whatever, ever.
I've never seen it, ever.
So
I've never seen copper like this. Ever in my entire life.
So that's the major problem with it. So it's going to be replaced with a far superior grade of copper.
Yep. So see, I don't know how much this is picking up, but I should not be able to just push on copper and do that.
Nope.
I'm not putting any force on this.
Not for a major water supply use.
I mean,
that is just ridiculous.
This is just so paper thin.
It is. All right. Got it. So,
Okay.
next step is to go buy a decent piece.
Decent piece of that, and also thread this.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap. Water has done some damage to this, but they started with real cheap crap anyways.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Let's go get the part.
All right, we shall. We will return to this spot.
Okay, so we're back from the hardware store after finding out how thin her copper is and everything. So I had to go buy an actual piece of copper. And now what I'm doing is I'm prepping for the brazing process to put this back together. And what I'm doing, what I've done is I've cleaned the inside of this guy And I also took my file and filed around this outside edge. That's to prep it to allow the braze to go all the way in and create a nice watertight seal. And now what I'm doing is I'm cleaning the outside of this. If you look at how dirty this is over here and how clean it is here, I have to do that so that I can create a nice braze.
I see. So we think that it was thin copper metal plus the water that caused this dilemma here. It's the thinnest copper that I've ever seen in any building.
Thinnest stuff I've ever seen either. So if you're thinking of moving to the Havasu area, make sure you check your piping.
Check your plumbing. Just to make sure that it is above standard. They've had, from what the homeowner has said, when she discussed this problem with other people, that in this area, that has been one of the problems because Lake Havasu grew so quickly that these homes were put together quite quick, and so
subpar.
Yeah. And she's had multiple issues with her plumbing, and she's been here, well, I don't know if she was here since they were built. She believes that they were built in about 1995, so really pretty young, 21 years old on the house. It's absolutely beautiful.
Otherwise.
But, yeah. But everybody has had plumbing issues in this area.
And now what I just did is I put flux on. And now I'm going to take my solder. Get a little bit of flux on it. Gotta have a big torch.
That's on.
Ooh, there we go. Gonna heat it up a tiny bit. Now, this is where a third hand comes in handy, but
we were only made with two. What you need?
I just need to spin around.
Okay. There you go. Where's it at? Wow, that looks beautiful. Block that air. I got it now. Alright, so we're starting the second one.
Yep, the second braze. So now this is where 3 hands come in handy.
Now we've got Andrea helping with the project. Oops. We have wind, so we're having a little problem with that. Keeping it going on the plane. Had to move in the garage because the wind is too much. Boy, there we go.
There's the plane.
Now we can see the plane.
We can see the plane. All right.
Off all the way.
He's off. All right, look at you.
No, look at me. Weapon, another weapon.
Yeah,
I just
another one.
realized that.
Instant way to do a campfire.
Yeah. Or protect myself if someone's coming through the door.
Creme brulee.
Yeah.
Some of the
I don't think I'll cook
frappe.
that.
A lot of people would be thinking, go dunk this in a thing of water to cool it off. Don't do that. You will weaken the weld and it will break every time.
Okay.
Let it air cool.
All right.
Give it about 10 minutes before you do anything else after you do this. Most plumbers are going to yell at me, but I say 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's what I say.
All right. That's what you say. We're sealing the deal on the last piece right here.
We'll be here in a second. I just got to get it up to temp so that my solder will melt and go in there and seal it.
Yep.
What you might see bubbling just a tiny bit is the flux that I put on there. Not quite hot enough, as you can see.
Okay, we are going to do a test. So we're going to be opening up the water and check the system. Drum roll, please.
Water's there. Water's up here. Don't feel anything. Don't feel anything down here.
Woohoo! I think we have a success.
Well, now I gotta add pressure to it.
Okay.
So now we just did a dry test with no pressure. That's why I had this open. Now I'm going to open this valve because I've got water all the way up to here. I'm going to add pressure to this line very slowly and make sure that nothing leaks.
Okay. Oh, we got one.
Oh, yep, right there. Yep, the brazing didn't take around the top. So now we're going to relieve the pressure.
Only one little tiny pinpoint, so that's not bad.
And I'm going to have to redo my brazing around the top.
Okay.
So here we are. We finally got everything fixed. What happened was, when I brazed the new piece on here, right here, it sprung a leak over here, and so I ended up having to cut it off here and redo this whole piece, and I ended up brazing up here instead of having to do brazing all throughout here. I just replaced everything with a faucet and PVC to make it nice and simple and easy.